Time to play Solid Snake in Genshin Impact, baby. Heal me, statue. Time to play Solid Snake, baby. This is gonna win Game of the Year just because it's a Solid Snake sequence. If only I could play more Solid Snake in Genshin Impact. This is the coolest sequence in the game.
So this Holy Lyre de Hamel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
Look into my eyes, what are you hiding? The sky in your hometown, his eyes are blue and green. What is your hometown like?
That one doesn't work on a bard.
So how can we get the Holy Lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around.
What is your hometown half blue and half green sky? Vindy's plan. It'd be so much cooler if they called this the A-Team. I want to see Perona Venti trying to crawl into there. My hello, nuns. What? Hi, Venti.
Let me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Oh, what a blessing from the god of Animo. But you should report that to the Knights of Favonius. Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
I'd like to borrow the Holy Lyre. It can save Storm. Please leave right now.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the Knight's way.
She doesn't even want to entertain the
That's
idea.
simply not acceptable. Wouldn't Storm Terror end up getting killed that way?
That foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you.
I'm afraid not, little bard. Strange. Somehow I feel so bad rejecting this sweet child.
Then, I guess I'm left with no other choice. I cannot hide anymore. My disciples, rejoice! Behold, the god of Animo, Barbados, has descended.
Oh no.
Shocked, aren't you? Don't you just want to cry out and rejoice? How does it feel to finally meet the god you've been serving?
If there's nothing else, I'll be going back to handle the cathedral's
She's like, yeah, nice try. Oh, I'm plugged in.
Wait!
I played the funny music. Because you are dumb. I'm gonna talk to her now.
The church has been a mess recently, and the seneschal is not here.
Where's the seneschal? Is that Barbara?
Huh? She didn't even bat an eyelid. But I have at least learned what I wanted to know. She didn't deny that the cathedral is enshrining the Holy Lyre. Now, since you're the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius, maybe you can give it a shot.
Alright. Time to... Why are you shorter than everyone? How old are you? God.
Barbados bless you. I know you. You and Amber saved Mondstadt that day. So what brings you here? tasks from the acting Grand Master.
Yes, I would like to borrow
Is
the
that
Holy
so?
Lyre.
Not that I don't trust you. It's just that a suspicious bard came looking to borrow the Holy Lyre as well.
Oh, I want to like pan over to him so make it
He's
seem like
full of
it's.
nonsense and even called himself Barbados. He must be up to something. There are regulations in place for the use of the Holy Lyre. Currently, it's only used in Ludi Harpastum.
What the hell is that?
Signed documents from the Grand Master, Seneschal, and community representative are all required.
Who the hell is a Seneschal? What is a Seneschal?
So, may I see the document from the Knights of Favonius?
Paimon ate it.
Hey!
A signed document is required. Without it, there's not much I can do. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really am quite busy as of late.
Paimon can stop time. New
It
plan.
didn't work. I knew it.
You knew it?
Damn,
I
Paimon's
just wanted to
getting
know how
mad.
influential the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius is. You see, the best warrior should always be presented with the best sword. And yet here we are. Does the story not make for a fitting ballad?
So what are you trying to say? That we're not good enough?
Exactly.
No, that's not it. More of a commentary regarding Mondstadt's inability to see the warrior standing right before its very eyes. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start.
Damn.
But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I.
What do you mean? You can disappear into the goddamn wind.
Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides,
Oh,
if I
now.
was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
Paimon can stop time.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made
Superstar.
contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it. The guards here, it seems they're off duty throughout the night.
That sounds like a
If
flaw.
we manage to seize this opportunity, it should be smooth sailing from here.
Stop mentioning us getting caught!
Damn,
What do you
Paimon.
say? Yes. Seems I did mention that.
You're
Your
Barbados?
point being? Why does your decision hinge upon whether or not I am a god?
Paimon will fill you in on her background story when we get the time.
Hmm. And if you're not a god, then I'll help the fallen anyway. I will bring you the Holy Lyre de Himmel. We will do it. Well, it's gonna show me how to stop time with Paimon's clock. So, question: why can Paimon stop time? That should be good enough. Why is Paimon allowed these abilities of time stoppage? Oh, we shall go into basement. Freaking Paimon can just stop time like that. Speed up, slow down time. What if I were just like run through here? How fast do you think the Knights of Favonius would? I thought you said there's no guards. What the hell is this bullshit? There's guards everywhere. Oh? I have shitty eyesight. It's kind of depressing. The eyesight's kind of hot trash, man. Just kill Knights of Pavilion. Oh no! Reconnecting the server. Why? Well, that's gonna make me restart this whole sequence, isn't it? No! internet's being hot trap. Oh, I did it.
Who are you?
Oh, that's just how good I am. I lagged in here.
She disappeared.
Freeze! What are you doing here?
No, run!
Oh no, run. So if you glitch out, you actually just complete the mission? Interesting. I see there's ways to speedrun game.
We're busted! Run!
What? Follow me.
I was playing with funny music. We didn't actually get caught. We have made it to the Dawn Winery, where the angels tap
Master D.
too?
Luke,
I don't
this
know.
is this week's accounts.
The disaster has greatly affected
Bro.
business.
He's cool as hell. I love him.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
When you see a crew walk in like this.
The second floor has fewer customers. You'd be less conspicuous up there. But aren't you a bard? Why not sit front and center?
Let's save the paid performance for next time. We'll be heading up now. See you in a bit.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard. I'll go ask around.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Damn, he's mad about it. He said, ask those people. The travesty of the Knights of Favonius.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
He's a master?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Who the hell's talking? Is it him? That voice does not match that
Why would one
him.
want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
We gotta do their seat higher real quick. Alright, now we gotta go talk to Dilute. Like, hey, you cool as hell.
Today I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
Damn.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still...
Actually,
He's
yeah.
Master DeLuke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards.
Some
For the record,
thieves.
I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the bard are close friends?
Only heard him play once.
Despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The
Damn.
Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative.
We conservative. Diluk has mind of his own nation, of his own thoughts of prosperity. He will
Seems you
lead
don't really like
Mondstadt
the
to
Knights of
glory.
Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city.
Exactly, I knew it. He
Now,
aspires to take over. He
answers.
will become the lone
Why did you
dictator that
steal the
rules over
Holy Lyre?
Mondstadt and will rule the Seven Nations.
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
No other way,
It
Vincey.
depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Then will I get paid?
Damn.
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
5 for the Holy Liar.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Because you wanted to?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master D-Luke?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe.
Blonde is the only description.
As for the bard, however,
So sad.
it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
I mean, he's kind of green.
No problem. I like taverns.
Making him mad.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Is it already nighttime? Leave tavern, then enter tavern. Just like walk out drunk, then walk back in and be like, hey, at night. Oh no, it's midday. That's a problem. I'm gonna talk to Paton. Paton! Do you have any specials these days? Oh. Mushroom chicken skewer, as you put it. Hello, it's Stanley? I'm Stanley, remember thy name. Oh, who are you? A living legend. The Geyser Realm. Sounds cool as hell. Dang, Stanley's badass adventurer. Huffman? Knights of Favonius. Protectors of Mondstadt with sealed shields and swords. I see. Okay. Jewelry from Leeway? Oh, what do you sell? What if I were to purchase everything here? 2,000. What a markup. Although people in Leeway do dress very differently from everyone else. Much more skilled. But we should use Paimon's stand. Because this is essentially what it is. Paimon essentially has a stand. Oh? Why are you doing it by minutes? Like hell? This shit was going by minutes. Oh no, reconnecting again. I'm going to check my internet because it's being dumb. Paimon's clock. Stop time. Leave the world. Alright, baby. We've stopped time once again. Time has resumed. Time has resumed.
You're here.
Venti? Why, hello.
Wait, you're...
Girl? Jean?
First of all, I contacted more than one person.
Then why is there one person here?
Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting a Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I
Now if we
understand
have
this
the
kind of
acting
absurd
Grand Master
explanation
with
is hard
us.
to believe.
Just Jean.
But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
And Jean is a devotee of Barbados.
To persuade our stubborn command... Wait, what?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
Only in private. He's mad.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
Him? Him?
I already told you not to call me sir.
Oh.
Never mind. We don't often get to work together after all.
Oh? I'll pretend not to hear anything.
Wow, this is really awkward.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
I have a rough idea. Oh, Jean!
Nice
Duluth!
She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The Cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Oh.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Yes.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions. I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out. Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
The god of Animo? Hasn't been seen for more than 1,000 years. What makes you think that's their intention?
Oh...
Forget it. I don't like having
Bartender.
to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on
Bartender.
before you run into the Fatui.
Oh, you were the bartender.
Fortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not implicate yourself on a personal level.
Right, we shall go now. Out the door. to the hideout. But I believe we will be in this here for today. I believe so. So I will see you all later.